Welcome gamers, this is Dion 2011 and I'm coming to you from Xbox Players SA. Let us jump straight into this month's State of the Game address and we take a look at some of the stats, what has been happening over the last month and what are we looking forward to for the next month. Check it. We can see pretty clear over the last 60 days we have grown with 1.1 thousand members, declined 512, just not fitting in, either not South African or fitting into what is the acceptable profiles for Xbox Players SA. We have become a very, a little bit more lenient as far as the amount of groups that a player can have on their profile. We usually would have just cut it off by if you had 100 groups. We do now look a bit more to 200 and 300 groups. It is possible that because we were so incredibly strict that we're losing out on hardcore gamers that have just been on Facebook since 2007 and have just found a lot of groups that they are interested in, but we want and believe that they are going to be sticking with Xbox Players SA. But still, 50% of all requests gets declined, and that just means that Xbox Players SA keeps that exclusivity, bringing you a environment and community that is South African and clean from spam as far as we can do it. So on to the next one. As far as group engagement is concerned, active members on Xbox Players SA for the last 30 days, taken from the 9th of July, we are at 4,528, being about 12 members shy of 5,000. That puts us about at 92%, 92% of our members that are active. And this is phenomenal. As you can see on the graph, it's not always the same people, and we can very easily in a day have over almost 2,500 members active on Xbox Players SA, whether that's just checking in on what's going on. This is fantastic. I couldn't be happier. Love this. Now let's take a look at the reactions, posts and comments on Xbox Players SA, also for the last 28 days since July 9th. We can see that posts, comments and reactions are down by, let's say, 30%. This is definitely residual effects from E3 of last month, where we saw a massive amount of engagement. We are probably about 20,000 reactions down from last month, so we're hoping to get that stabilized. Maybe let's see how it picks up. We can see now after next month's State of the Game if this is more the normal trend, because it was clear that June was very much a shootout due to E3 and everybody was very excited. Our total members and new member growth, as you can see over the last 28 days, has been still climbing quite vigorously. Between July the 12th and July the 19th, there was a plateau, but it shot up immediately after that. What I also like seeing from this graph is how membership would drop. This could potentially mean it's just people that don't want to be in Xbox Players SA, and that is great. It means that we are still climbing. If somebody doesn't feel that this is their home, this is where they want to be, then they will just remove themselves from the group, and we can have people who shares the same kind of passion we have for gaming on Xbox. So that is, for me, that's great to see, and as you can see, we are just a few members short of 5,000. I can't wait, especially with August being Xbox Players SA's birthday month, its first year. It would be fantastic if we can in August reach that 5,000. Looking forward to that. Looking at our group as a whole, we can still see that the 13 to 24 member age is a huge part of Xbox Play SA, so the team is going to be scrutinizing profiles that is a year old a little bit more. We need to make sure that the young gamers that play on Xbox also forms part of this group. And what's wonderful to see is the 25 to 34, how big portion of Xbox players that is, which means it's gamers that have been coming a long way, and I think there's a lot of help that can be done here, and it'll be great to see the young ones kicking all the guys, can I say asses? All our asses. 35 to 44, that is fantastic. I'm pretty sure that has gone up since last month, and it's still great to see that we have 65 plus gamers. Game on, man, game on. Female to male ratio pretty much still the same. I do see, however, a lot more gamers, female gamers joining Xbox Play SA. Fantastic. Popular days, popular times, Monday and Thursday, having a battle about which ones to be the most popular. Looking at Monday, the busy time here from 9 a.m. all the way through to 6 a.m. That's actually very steady. We see most of the time, if we go back, a certain segment between 12 and 1 would be a shootout time, but over this last month, Monday has been busy for a large portion of the day, which for us is fantastic, probably for your bosses not so much. So that is the month of July. Looking back, for the month of August, we have two new initiatives that launched. One is Mixer and the other one is on YouTube, where we invite you guys to put your streams and your YouTube channels and share them in these specific posts. What this is going to allow is to make sure that the wall stays clean with information and news, and it still allows streamers and YouTubers to get an opportunity for them to broadcast themselves on Xbox Play SA, because it's important. We want to support the community in this regard. What is important now is that the community pulls together, watch out for these posts, and then go and subscribe to these streamers and YouTubers. This is how we are going to be able to get South African communities or South African streamers and broadcasters to the next stage. It's only by engagement. It's only if we as a community stands by them, supports them, and let them know what we think they can do on their channel to spiff it up a bit. It's so important to hear back from your community, and that is where we come in, guys, as that community, to stand by our local talents. So please, again, look out for these posts, and make sure that you go follow, subscribe, like, comment, and engage with your streamers and your YouTubers. As far as the month of August is concerned as well, we have some fantastic giveaways coming up. If you haven't seen this video, which is going to be about right here, it will tell you exactly what's coming up this month, and we are very, very excited about it. Like I said earlier, August is our birthday month, so make sure to stay tuned, make sure you're on the wall, and make sure you don't miss when those competitions come up. GTA is already up, and we are inviting you to put up your information, what the games that you play inside the gamer database, and we hope that the community can go through that list, see gamers that play the same games as they do, and that you guys can engage with one another on Xbox Live. So very excited for the giveaways this month. Make sure you check the wall. Boom. The community is our number one priority, and we are going to be continuously trying to bring you current news, what events is happening, and we would love you to stay around. Please also tell us, what is it that you would like from Xbox Play SA and your community? What is it that you would like to see, and what is it that you need to fulfill your complete gaming experience? So make sure to let us know. It's been a fantastic last month. I'm very much looking forward to August. thank you very much for watching this State of the Game address, and I'll be seeing you guys next month. Much love and happy gaming. Cheers.